Welcome back to the Statesmen Insider, kicking off the second half of the show here on WXVT. Thank you for joining us here on a Sunday night. Coach Ron Roberts here with us. The Statesmen eke out a big win here, 27-23 over the Valdosta State Blazers. Really an all-around huge effort, but the defensive line, 30 seconds to go, fourth in the ball game, 4th and 1. Got a big push, and they cut down Brett Whitmire before he could get it past the line, or past the first down marker for the first down. Your front 7-8, the whole team in there to make a big play.
Oh, a huge stop. That was a big play in the ball game, obviously, and I'm proud of our kids right now. Just it's a huge game to come travel this far on a bus. You get over here into a great environment like they have in the tradition here at Valdosta State, and come into Hyder Stadium and to beat them again. We've been over the last 3 times and we've won, and our kids just showed some great resilience. The back was against the wall early. We were down for the majority of the game. Just keep fighting, and hopefully, that's going to launch us a lot of confidence and stuff, and things we can build off for the rest of the season. This is going to be a huge game for us and growing.
Coach, you haven't lost to Valdosta State since you've been here. Where's the magic charm? Is it the socks? You have something in your pocket?
Statesman magic. Yeah.
Coach Ron Roberts has not lost to Valdosta State, and this is not a pushover program. This is a program, as you can tell, look around, they've won national championships, 2004, 2007, and Coach David Dean over there has won one of those in 2007. This is a good program. They're kind of in flux right now, of course. They lose their quarterback, Kellen Lewis, from last season to graduation. He was a transfer from Indiana. But this year they gave it to a freshman, Brett Whitmire. What did you see from Whitmire, because you really got to him early in the football game?
Well, he's going to be a really good quarterback. I've said that many times. He's going to be a talent in GSC for several years. We kind of had estimated that they were probably going to make sure they protected him a little bit in this type of game. So we anticipated they were going to come out and run the football a little more, protect the types of throws he made. So we had kind of prepared for that type of plan, just taking a guess. I thought that's what they do and put the defense on their game on their defense. And I think our offense just responded tremendously, taking the ball down, moved the ball tremendously all day. Got down a couple times, didn't score inside the red zone, but I thought just an outstanding job of moving the football, eating the clock up the whole second quarter. That was huge. There were some huge drives there, obviously executed by Micah Davis, and just did a great job of controlling the time of possession.
Speaking of Micah Davis, he threw a pick 6 early in this football game. What did you say to him right off the field? Because he finished only incompleting 3 passes the rest of the way.
Yeah, I don't worry about that. I mean, not a whole lot said to him. He knows how we feel about that, is that, you're going to make mistakes. And, we talk about before the game, the whole team. Hey, guys, they're a great football team. They're going to make their plays. And this is kind of like a heavyweight fight. You got to be able to take their punches and come back swinging. And I think he knows that, and that's why he's back there. That's why we want him back there. He's got an even keel attitude. He kind of takes it, doesn't get too excited, doesn't get too down on himself. Just keeps playing, and those are the type of guys that I like that can win you a championship.
Saw a guy in Chance Dennis have a breakout football game in the green and white. He came off with what appeared to be a nagging knee injury early in the football game, and from there he rattled off a long 72-yard touchdown, 3 catches for 93 yards, 2 scores for the Statesmen so far today. Chance Dennis, who was really a possession receiver, not a ton of speed, but when he rumbled those 72 yards, he showed a little bit of it and some evasiveness as well.
Yeah, that was an incredible run. He broke about 3 tackles in that run. Not just that, but he makes a great sideline catch over here for a first down and there in the third quarter. That was just a huge catch and a great job tapping his feet and getting him down. He's a great receiver. He's a great leader in our program right now. Our kids respect him, look up to him. He's a guy that, again, we can build a lot of things off of, and I'm glad he had a coming out party.
Travar Deed also had the carries of the football, 17 carries. Didn't get the yardage that he would have wanted, but he's one of those guys. Larry Dean on their side, you try to find him every play. Well, Travar Deed is the guy that Valdosta State tries to find every play. Held in check. I think the word's out about Travar Deed, but he still had a great job of contributing to the offense, running the football, laying some big blocks as well on the outside.
Yeah, I mean, the big thing we talked to him about is a huge part that he can do right now, because everybody's going to key on him on stuff, but it's how well he's going to play without the ball in his hands that can separate himself and still make himself special and open the game up for other people. And I think he has done that. He understands that, and we're going to need him to be an unselfish football player going on throughout this season and do those things that can really open up the offense and get us to clicking.
On the defensive side of the ball, we're going to campaign for Garrett Williams to win back-to-back GSC Players of the Week on the defensive side of the football. Forced fumble. He laid a hit on a wide receiver, and the ball comes out, and he also intercepted one. It was inside the red zone, inside the 5-yard line was Valdosta State. He made a pick in the end zone, kept points off the board. He also finished with 9 tackles. Another heck of an effort for Scooter.
I'm so excited for him, so proud of him. He's a heck of a football player right now, and again, he exemplifies a lot of things that we want our players to be like and want them to do and play the game and practice the game and how we want them to be off the field as well. I'm excited for him, and he definitely deserves it.
Next up next week is Pig Pickin'. You got Henderson State coming to town, a team a lot of people were saying, hey, watch out for them in the beginning of the season. They've had their impressive games. They've had their games where they faltered a little bit, but Henderson State is going to be a tough opponent next week.
Oh, they're full of talent. They got obviously they got some great running backs, a good quarterback. We're fully aware of them. They've always played us tough, so we know we're fixing to get another war back-to-back. It's going to be a tight ball game down to the wire that we're going to have to execute. We're going to have to play well. And we have to execute in all three phases of the game, and it's good to come home, play a pig pick and all those things. But more importantly, hopefully, we got to take care of business to make sure our fans get a W when we go pig picking.
Congratulations today, Coach.
Thank you very much.
Head coach Ron Roberts. Statesmen are back at home for pig picking on the 25th against Henderson State, and then we'll take on West Alabama. 2 tough ones coming up. Kobe Rich and myself talk to some players. We'll talk to Micah Davis. We'll also talk to Chance Dennis when we return on the Statesman Insider on WXVT.
Welcome back to the Statesman Insider here on WXVT. We're here with Micah Davis. You threw 275 yards. You had 2 touchdowns. Just talk about your performance today, the way you were leading your team up and down the field.
Well, it was hot out there, but we did a great job. There was some adversity we battled through, and we did a lot better this week. There's still points on the field that we should have scored touchdowns, but we had field goals for, and we're getting better every week. So I think next week it's going to be even better. We're finally coming together as a unit.
Unfortunately, you had the early pick 6. But after that, you really showed great composure, battling back. Just talk about how you were able to come back off of that pick.
Well, it was a bad read, first of all, and bad throw. But everybody on the sideline, they were all on me, telling me to keep my head up and, battle back. And, that really helped me out, and knew they were behind me all the way, so that helped me out.
How proud are you of your defense there? I know you were biting your nails over here when it was 30 seconds to go. There's 4th and 1.
Oh, they did a great job. I thought they did a great job all around. They had a few good picks and, gave us the ball back. And, we just have to answer off those turnovers they get for us.
And that's Micah Davis. We're going to throw it over to Jimmy Smith, who has Chance Dennis.
Thanks, Kobe. Got Chance Dennis here with me. 3 catches, 93 yards, a rumble, a 72-yard rumble. You end up with 2 touchdowns. Talk about what's going through your mind about the 50-yard line. They start trying to hit your feet together and trip you up because you got past them. When did you realize that you were going to score that 72-yarder?
Well, I really didn't realize it till the end. I was battling a little knee contusion, and I just caught the ball. Micah threw a good ball, and the line held up for him. We had some good blocks downfield by the receivers, Tim. And when I seen the end zone, I just tried to get in it. It's been my first score in about 5 years, so it felt real good.
Yeah, how does that feel? You took a little time off of football, and you're so proud to be here, and we're obviously proud to have you with this big output that you had today with the green and white. But talk about being back in football, and today, 3 catches, 93 yards, 2 huge scores for the Statesmen. What does it feel to be back?
Well, it's been a long time coming, and it feels great. I'm still getting back into the groove of things, and it just feels great to get two scores for my team, and it's a great feeling. That's all I can explain it as.
Now, you're one of the vocal guys on the sideline. You're one of the leaders, along with LJ, guys that come in that really try to solidify the wide receiver position with leadership. And,
right.
Being around football and being out of football, you really wanted to come in as a leader. What were you saying to the guys as things kind of got tough there when Valdosta State was making a pushback?
Well, like everybody knows, football is a team sport. So the offense can't do it by itself. I can't do it by myself. So, when we on the sideline, we just try to pump the defense up. Defense wins championships, as everybody knows. And we were just trying to get the guys wired up and get them ready to play and keep them on their toes. And the offense was trying to do our job for them at the same time.
4th and 1, 30 seconds to go. Valdosta State has the ball in the red zone. They need a touchdown.
Right.
What was your thought process when that defense finally clamped that down and win?
I was confident in the D. We've been there before. They stopped them before on 4th and 1. They stopped plenty of teams before, both on 4th and 1. And I was confident. So my idea was to get everybody up off the bench and get it up for the defense. And that's what we did, and they came up with a big stop.
First of 2 scores of what's going to be a great career here with Delta State for Chance Dennis. 2 scores here in this one, 3 catches for 93 yards. That's Chance Dennis. And that's going to do it for the show. A big thank you to head coach Ron Roberts. A big thank you to Micah Davis, Chance Dennis, head coach Jim Allen for the Statesmen Lady Statesmen Soccer Squad, as well as John Constable, LJ Allen, who joined us on the show earlier today. The cross-country team, the golf team, everybody that was on the show, a big thank you to them. That's going to do it for the Statesman Insider right here on WXVT. We're painting it green and white. 27-23 victory over Valdosta State. Tune in next week. We'll talk about pig picking right here on WXVT.